Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Dark Souls Remastered. Today, I am probably going to go into the depths, but first, I want to do some farming. I'm going to farm some egg vermafuge, is my plan anyway. I thought I heard him jump. So I'll be back when I'm in, I might actually show this rundown just to show where I am. But I'm going to be farming egg vermafuge, and I will show you why after I farm them. Okay. Okay. See. For those unaware, secret bonfire there. Clearly an ambush, by the way. Now this thing here is what I'm interested in. I'm also interested in a few other things. One, I want my head on. Two, I wish to be human, which requires me to use a humanity. Well, I don't want to be human, but I want to have humanity on my bar, if that makes any sense, because that ups your item discovery. And this guy here, it's kind of hard to see, but it's actually a lizard. It's got like two snake heads. There's its body, there's its tail. They look a bit like vines. However, they drop egg vermafuge. There's two of them in this area. And I want some egg vermafuge. So, I'm just going to be killing them over and over again. I'll splice in all the times when I actually get an egg vermafuge drop. Okay, well I was at that for like 15 minutes and I got nothing, so I'm going to wait until I have the gold covered a surface ring, which ups your drop chance, before I bother farming that. But the reason I'm farming egg vermafuge, and also the side benefit of doing so, is that I got a bunch of moss from the tree dudes. I got 2 blooming purple, 4 purple, and 2 red. So that's something. Is you can trade egg vermafuge to the crows back at the undead asylum. I'm actually going to go this way. I'm going to get myself the wolf ring, because while I'm here I may as well. And they will give you dragon scales, so you can trade them into Snuggly the Crow and he'll take an egg vermafuge and give you a dragon scale. And they are easier to farm than dragon scales. You can farm dragon scales. This tree takes damage. Don't know why, it just does. Because I require at least 30 dragon scales, hopefully more. 80 would be, like, preferable. Get some green blossom here too. Benefits to having 1 humanity, I suppose. Oh look, I don't have to kill this guy. I can just walk past him. These trees move as well, which is weird. They're weird feet. I don't fully understand why they're a thing, but they are. They make noise. There's like a soul item over here I may as well get. Can I wake him up without getting the frogs? There's a bunch of those weird ray frogs that'll jump out at you if you... Oh, missed me. He was using Tranquil Walk of Peace there, which sucks. Essentially what it does is it stops you being able to roll. These guys drop Green Blossom, which ups your stamina recovery rate. So they're somewhat useful. If we come over here, I think there's like a Soul of a Hero or something. Soul of Proud Knight. So like 1,000 souls, I think. So that's something. And if we come up these stairs, there should be another stone dude up here about halfway, but aside from that, not much. Hello, Mr. Stone Man. Can't hit you yet. Oh, he hit me. He's dead, though. Mr. Stone Man. Up here is the ring I wanted. You can actually make this jump back across, but it's dangerous. I'm gonna do it anyway, obviously, but... And what the wolf ring does, rather, is give you poise. Something died. It gives you straight 40 poise, which is a considerable amount of poise, to be fair. Alright, he's dead. There should be another one over here, but I think that may have been... He may have seen me and then run off the edge trying to get to me. I don't know. I could kill Butterfly when I'm here, I suppose. It's definitely something I could do. But I think I'm gonna go and I'll meet you back at the depths. So I'll cut here and I'll be back at the depths. Ooh, another blooming, that's useful. Quick stop off here, I'm just gonna level up. Dex, I guess? I probably want all of them at 20 before I start raising them higher. Sure. And we're back. At the depths. Sewers, essentially. Lots of fun. She'll come and ambush you later. So the depths, a lot of people hate. I'm going to show you the easy way through the depths. That was strange. I got a partial parry and a proper parry at the same time. Interesting. These guys do kind of suck, worth noting. Torch hollows. Always be careful of torch hollows. They do an insane amount of damage. Regular ones, whatever. The ones with torches? Significant damage. Come get me. I'm being safer here than I really require to be, but... I don't want to die. That's why I'm being careful. It's also part of my build that I'm going to get in this room here, being the Pyromancy Flame from Laurentius of the Swamp. He's a bro. Essentially, we rescue him and he decides to help us by giving us a means to... I want to kill this dog. See? Poise. It's a good thing. Oh, fuck. Torch hollow. Torch hollow. I don't want to fight the butcher and a torch hollow. Oh yeah, we'll fight the butcher up here. Can't parry that. Parry that, though. That is like a grab attack, technically. That one where she uses a red cleaver. And these are women, by the way. Confirmed by Miyazaki, the developer. They may not look it, but they is women. It was always a bit of, I don't even know where that torch came from. I guess I don't know, maybe fell off. But this here is a very useful item if you're using a standard weapon. The large ember, because what it allows you to do... no, here. Ember acquired for weapon ascension. A large, higher quality ember. Handled by the blacksmith of Astora. We know a blacksmith from Astora, so we may want to give it to him. Ascension from +5 standard weapons allow reinforcement to +10. So this allows you to take your weapon from a +5 to a +6, and then you can upgrade it to 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also allows you to upgrade your standard weapon to a raw weapon. Essentially, raw weapons get rid of the scaling from your stats. So they're good for not much in Dark Souls 1, in all honesty, but they have some uses in Dark Souls 2. I need to go save Laurentius, so I will. Thank you.
You. Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Okay. Always good to roll into that so you don't actually damage him by accident.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swan. I will not forget my debt to you.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Cool. The her he was talking about, I'd have been her supper, if not for you. He is talking about... the butchers. Two-handed parry, though. Or I should say two-handed repulse. The parry is one-handed. Well, that's not good. Let me heal, though, so can't complain. There we go. The parry window is weird on these butchers. It's earlier than you might expect. And we get ourselves a sack. Guaranteed drop. Gonna kill this guy. And it used to be you could hug this wall and these dogs would ignore you. And it would seem that that's still the same. Maybe. Yeah, there's two dogs in the water down there, but if you hug that wall, they actually ignore you. Which is useful. Now this here is this butcher was cutting up meat and chucking it down here. Woo! People, by the looks of things, with this pile of bones, to feed this enormous rat. Now, you can do a plunging attack on this rat and kill it fairly easily, but you can also do this. It's probably enough. My plunging attack will, like, 100% kill it now. But in for a penny, in for a pound, I'll cheese it all the way. There we go. If you come over here, you get a very useful shield for the next section of the game, i.e. Blight Town. Spider shield. That's a pretty good shield in unto itself, because it has 100% block. 100% physical block, 72 fire, it's also pretty good. Lightning is kind of crap, but all metal shields have crap lightning resistance. However, this has resistance to poison. And it says resistance, it actually has immunity to poison. You take no poison damage whatsoever through this shield. Which is very useful in the next section for those who have played it. But the benefit to coming this way rather than the regular way through the depths, as I will show you shortly. May as well get this as well, why not? Is that one, it allows you to get that key that I just got from over here. Open sewer chamber in the depths. Doesn't sound particularly interesting, however, if we slide down this side, hugging this left wall, I've just skipped pretty much the entire section of the depths. And if we go up this stairway, there is a door here, which only opens from this side. If you come from this side, it doesn't open. That puts me... I don't know why I'm naked, actually, now I think about it. I could probably put some armor on. I'm sure I have the endurance for it. Indeed. I can go up to 15, right? Yeah, that works. I was complaining about torch hollows before, and I was not wearing any armor, so it's kind of my own fault. And that key that we got allows us to open this. So a chamber's key. And through there you can see the wondrous bonfire, which makes this area a lot easier. Also careful of slimes. These can be used to farm large Titanite shards if you're interested. So there's that. I guess I should kill the channeler just to make my life a bit easier. I'm gonna kill Gaping Dragon this episode. That was close. Don't usually have that much trouble with those rats. Since I have so much purple moss, I may as well use some. Purple moss clears poison. So that's something. Over here is a big ass weapon, great axe. For those interested in using a big ass axe. It's pretty much the first, like, proper double-handed axe that you get. This mouse here is trying to jabate you. Now this is where that giant rat was, on the other side of this fence. If we look through here, we can come up here and get this item without much trouble. And then there's a fog gate. The interesting part about this, come get me, is this channeler. Son of a bitch. Gonna come back here and heal. Oh, he's already poisoned. So this is a cheesy way of killing enemies I was talking about using poison arrows. So he's now poisoned and I can just stand here and wait. And there are a lot of enemies you can do this with before you even, like, you're outside the aggro range, so they won't even try and attack you. Something I didn't know, but worth noting. They can't fit through this... Oh, yeah, they can. I was about to say they can't fit through this door, but they totally can. Everyone loves humanity. That was easier. Careful here, there'll be some rats that jump out. This one, no rats. And this one, large titanite shard. Which is useful for upgrading your weapon further. I mean, this just screams boss fight, and you are correct to assume that it is a boss fight. Because it indeed is. I think I want to kill Kirk here. It's not something I considered, but there's a couple of benefits for doing it. One, I can get my Estus flask back, so that's something. And secondly, yeah, why not? Actually, you know what I will do? I'm going to Homeward Bone, and Homeward Boning will take me all the way back to Firelink Shrine. And I want to go back there for a few reasons. Not least of which is I can talk to Laurentius up here.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy in a great swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
One of the few answers in the game where you have to say no to get what you want.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that, they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Pyromancy Flame.
From the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
Cool. So you can modify equipment, you can upgrade your Pyromancy Flame. This just takes souls. So if you want to do a very low level playthrough, Pyromancy Flame is a fairly good way to go. Because all it takes is souls, there's no stat requirements, nothing. What I want, however, is probably Fireball. It's cheap, I'll take it. And probably Combustion. Fire Orb's good too, but I don't have 8 grand yet. Iron Flesh has some uses, to be fair, but not something I'm going to take at the moment. Essentially, it makes you very heavy and gives you a shit ton of poise and defense.
Goodbye then. Come back.
Come back if you find anything new. I can level up. Once again, pump decks. Attune Magic. I think I'll take Fireball because it just has more uses. Combustion rather, because it has more uses than Fireball. And now I'm going to cut again and I'll be back at the depths. Alright, before I'm back at the depths, I'm going to reverse hollowing because I want to be human. For a reason you'll see shortly. And now I'll be back at the depths. And we're back. So the quick way back to where I just was, or where I want to be, essentially. And kill these guys. They only drop broken straight swords. I don't entirely know why I did this. You used to only be able to do this jump on 30 FPS, but I'm going to try it on the new Dark Souls. Oh yeah, I can still make it. Sweet. New Dark Souls, best Dark Souls. 60 FPS and I can make my ridiculous jumps. And we go down here to the left. I should have actually saved some souls, because I want to actually, Humanity, that's nice. I need humanity. Now, if we run around here a bit, I think this is probably enough. That'll do. Oh look! Hey Kirk! Oh! Shit, he might kill me. So aggressive. But he got backstabbed, so... Parried. Those guys are insanely weak to fire, which is why it's useful to have Laurentius there. He didn't drop any of his items, which is the main reason I did that. But he gave me some humanity, so I guess that's something. And 6,000 souls, which, as I was saying, I did need souls. This guy, let's kill. Because he'll be annoying later. Same with this guy. But here we meet Dommel of Zima. He's Welsh, you know.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Zena. I'm just, well, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
Indeed, and he sells you gold pine resin. You can buy 3 of them. And the bottomless box if you want it. He'll also sell you crystal weapons, which do a shit ton of damage, but cannot be repaired except for upgrading them. Is the only way to repair them. Does he sell feather arrows? No. And you can buy his armor for, what? 20, 30... 30, like 47,000?
Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. And we'll make another fine trade, of course.
Hi, Shamai. He'll actually move close to Firelink Shrine after this, if you're interested in buying more stuff. Once again, combustion, good way to take those guys out. Oh, another humanity, sweet. We're getting up there in time, but I reckon I can beat Gaping Dragon in like 2 minutes. That shouldn't be too difficult. Or a minute. I've got like a minute 20 to beat Gaping. Oh, I can summon Solaire, and probably, yeah. Summon Lautrec and Solaire. It's worth noting this will do very little except for give the boss more health and make the fight take longer. But you know, kind of our bros. Come, Solaire. I'll let this cutscene play. Oh, it's a little crocodile. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Goes from crocodile to toothy vagina body in like 10 seconds. And just like, A+ for the bloody monster design. Like, look at this crazy motherfucker. Who came up with this? Like, seriously, it's insane. I actually want gold pine resin. You're getting a flattened Lautrec. As I said. This guy's weak spot is his head. He's probably going to jump now. I may as well go for the tail, because I can. I want him to do his head slam, if possible. That's his foot slam. There we go. Dragon King Great Axe. It's also worth cutting his tail, just because of the fact that his tail swipe does a shit ton of damage. He has a lot of health when you summon 2 people. And these 2 are probably going to die. Because they're not very good at fighting gaping. I need you to do your head slam would be good. There we go. Oh no, that's a jump. He's a lot harder to predict when you have phantoms. Although I should be able to get him in the head now. Solaire's flattened. Yep. See, I was doing like about an extra 100 damage to his head. I should be two-handing as well, it's worth noting. There you go. Head slam, straight away. There we go. Get out of the way. See, I wanted him to run towards me, but he got confused by like a lore trek or something. There we go. See you guys. These 2 weren't particularly helpful, but it got me a sunlight medal because I summoned Solaire. So, I mean, I guess that's something. They did very little except make the boss less predictable and give the boss more health, but whatever. That's worth noting, that summoner I killed up there, he doesn't where is he? I think he's up... Yeah, he's up like here somewhere. Top level there. If you don't kill that summoner, he will actually buff the boss, so the boss will do a lot more damage and take less damage. And he can also shoot you with pot shots from up there, so it's a good idea to kill him first. But that actually took me longer, probably because I summoned. But with that, we're going to call it quits. I'll go back to... I'll cut and we'll be back at a bonfire. I'll probably use all these souls. And... yeah, then I'll see you next time. In fact, I can probably just Homeward Bone, right? I still have Homeward Bones. Indeed I do. I'll have to buy some more. Who sells Homeward Bones? I think the undead lady merchant does. So we got 28,000 souls. I can get me up to 20 in that, which bumps my damage quite considerably. I have 2 more. Both 21? Sure. Why not? And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time, where we'll go down through the regular way through Blight Town, I guess? Sounds good. See you then. Bye. He's Welsh, you know.
Aye, so aye.